Hey everybody, I'm Will.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Adam, and we are
Working Title.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
I thought you were putting your hand up like that. Recently on Aaron Punch. Tonight we have Wound. Battle of Trost District Part 8.
episode 12 of Season 1 of Attack on Titan.
Episode 12.
Is what Sam is talking about.
Yes.
That is Sam.
That is Sam.
And he is
That's
Sam.
Adam.
And I'm Sam.
Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave a like, comment down below, and guess what, babe? We tune in for our Attack on Titan reactions and click the playlist.
This is not a market substitute. Make sure you check out Attack on Titan on Netflix, Crunchyroll, Funimation, whatever else it is on, and then come back and check us out on this channel. We're gonna punch it. BAM! How do we lose sound? Oh, that's such a frightening image. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Got
W.
it. Audience, we're back!
Just technical difficulties. It's part of Working Title Reacts.
なんとか極力戦闘を避けたにもかかわらず約2割の兵を失いました
Like, what?
兵は勝手に死んだわけではないわしの命により死なせたのじゃ
Okay.
殺戮者と呼ばれることも厭わん
What was that? What was that?
A piece of the...
Debris?
Yeah.
He loses his hand every time he punches.
He's punching that hard.
No!
Oh my god.
Why?
Well, there goes my theory.
Dummy. Focus. Like, come on.
No.
No, don't give up already.
Wait for her, dude.
No!
Jeez, dude.
Bam! Bitch goes down!
なんだあいつ発生したようです無駄死にだ仲間が
Oh boy.
Don't lose hope.
Well, apparently their best plan just failed, so I'd be a little scared too.
I'm low-key mad that they failed within like 3 seconds. Like, there's no, like...
You mean that they shot the red smoke?
No, that they just, like... Aaron...
It went to shit.
Yeah.
Immediately.
よろしいですかならん
Denied. Why?
Right.
いらん
What?
引き続き町の隅に巨人を引き
Is he gonna have faith in Aaron?
I think he's just giving them a second to, like, see if they can turn it around.
Right.
Which is fair. It's the most rational thing so far.
That's what I was gonna say. I hate how negative Rico has been.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Who's Rico?
Silver hair with glasses.
Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it though. I get it.
花から根拠の希薄な作戦だったみんな分かってる俺たちの班は壁を登るぞ待て三上班と俺の班で前の2体をやるなんだって指揮権を託されたのは俺だ
Yeah,
That's right.
really.
You voted for him.
家が無防備な状態のまま置いてはいけない
Go do something.
I like it, Ian. Change your plans.
人類にとって貴重な可能性だ
Let's go, Ian.
Like, if you're all the best, prove it and go do the easy stuff.
彼の代役は存在しないか
Yeah, but he can't be replaced.
Dude,
How? Like,
何にしろと何度だって挑戦すべきだ
yes.
Come on, Ian. He...
No,
Gene Sean? What's he doing?
are they all gonna go? They
Come
should
on.
all go.
Gosh, but don't die.
No, they should go.
そういうもんかねそういうもんだ
まあ損失にならないようにしようぜお互いに
Hey, cue ball.
I really like that,
どう
like,
やって人類が巨人に
despite being antagonists, they're, like, there to defend.
他にどうやったらこの状況を打開できるのか
I mean, I don't think that I say antagonist is there.
Antagonistic earlier on
Yeah.
in the days.
何打ち勝つには
Well, then shut up. Oh my
Look at
god.
its tongue.
Yeah.
Like, imagine dying to that.
Yeah, if I died to that, I'd be disappointed in everything in my life. Dude, the music past episodes have been great.
納得できない。
This is Sparta!
ありがとうございます、イアン班長。
赤は力が発揮される。
And scale. Honestly, I'm scared of you, so.
Yeah!
You do love him. Come on. I ship it. I'm down.
エレンが再び元の姿に戻れる保証は
Go grab him out of it?
にできることをやる。
Just give him time.
I forgot that every time, like, the Titan dies, there's just another Eren Titan lying somewhere. Like, you could just spawn hundreds of them all just dead across the field.
Come on, man. Is he gonna rip himself out?
Getting serious Godzilla vibes from this music.
That's so creepy, but I like it.
You know what's really funny? They keep showing ODM gear, like how it
I try
works.
so hard to read it so fast.
I gave up
So
episode
fast.
4, like,
It's so fast.
or whatever the yeast one was.
The wheat?
Yeast.
No, it was wheat though, right?
It was
No,
yeast.
yeast. Talking about like specialized yeast.
Grain.
今日は何
Day
日
is it? Oh no, he's tripping.
on a brand new day.
Oh boy.
とにかく巨人を蜂の巣から離れさせないことだ。それだけに
These ugly sons of
Imagine if one of the cords just got chopped and it just fell into a crowd of them.
地上を走る。壁際まで来たら
Look at that mop top.
命は落とすな。
And James Dean in the background.
Oh wow.
I think that's my favorite song so far. Like,
I would say it's the anime song.
2班で4体同時は
I don't know, she's taking out like 8 at a time, so I don't really understand.
that's her signature move. Shoot it in the back and get close.
The roof tastes good!
こんなに巨人が
Oh boy.
人間の数は
Did
少
I
ない
miss something?
They're attracted to Eren.
エレンに引き寄せ
They
られ
know! I'm telling you! It's a conspiracy!
Move all the robots to section D7.
危険だからもう誰がやってもいい
I don't know if I said this. I love her voice actress.
Yeah.
She's probably my favorite.
戦ってる巨人が多くて全滅してしまう
Cut him out?
Is that what they're gonna do?
I don't know.
That's such a cool shot, seeing like the membrane peel off him.
縦1メート
Oh, he's gonna cut him out.
ルセンチ
Don't kill Eren. Don't go too deep. It's like Operation Don't Hit the Metal Sides.
Oh, yeah.
Except if you mess up, you really mess up.
真ん中さえ避ければ
Will he mess up?
死にはしない
God!
And we lose Eren. I was gonna say, and we lose Eren again.
Oh my gosh!
Oh gosh, hold on. Gosh, control
I was
it.
gonna say, it's gonna be like Ratatouille where he pulls on the hair.
Watch it be like that.
Yeah.
So far, we say stupid stuff and it turns out to happen. Dude,
Did he stab his arm? Kind of like
we had one job. You just
巨人の
pierced.
体になって負けるな
食らってるだって
What is he talking about? I'm sitting at home with my dad.
俺今眠いんだ
I'm tired.
お母さんの仇はどうした
I already stabbed his arm, yeah.
He even looks like he has elf ears.
何言ってんだハルミ
Oh, he literally is
Whoa.
tripping out.
母さんなら
That's so cool.
ここにいる
It's like Inception, actually.
Yeah.
Or like you start appearing if you affect it.
何言ってどうして外なんかに
No, dude.
What if he can go into the basement here and skip the whole traveling to the cellar?
調査兵団なんかに
What? He said it's not like I want to be a scout?
Mop top, no! He's already dead. I'm sorry, but whatever. Oh no, PK!
Nice!
Gosh.
Save the day.
Booty up.
やっとくさまってくせが
Gosh. Ah! No! Not Sean, please.
No way. No way.
Please don't die.
He can't.
Don't get cocky, please.
He's out of gas? Malfunction.
Of course. No! No! Ugh. Not by that thing. Come on. Not by that stupid thing.
なんで立体起動装置を使わねえんだ
Because it's not working. Come on.
Maybe because it doesn't work.
Get some lunch real quick.
Gosh, please.
待ってどうすんだ
Don't talk, idiot.
I mean, they know where they are, regardless. Oh, someone's old ODM gear?
Ugh, gosh, that's risky though. How long does it take to set up?
なんとかなるのかよ
Maybe I won't die.
See, like, I feel like I know Aaron, Armin, and Mikasa are safe, so I get more scared with Connie, Sasha, Jean, Bertold,
外の世界
and Reiner.
There you go.
I get scared with those guys.
Detail in the eyeball.
遠くには
Oh,
風や氷の大地砂の雪原が広がっている
how do you know what that looks like?
No, they just... The book...
And the drawings. The drawings.
The pictures?
Yeah,
Look,
see?
there you go.
Okay. I was like, how?
The book his parents
You
had,
wouldn't
right?
know unless you saw it.
忘れたのかと思ってたけど
どうしてだってそんなの
You know damn well why.
俺がこの世に生まれたからな
My birthright! I love it. Come on. Put your tongue back in your mouth.
Nice. Alright, cool.
That's it.
It goes so fast. Ugh, I wish they covered more.
Dante.
It's a good outro, actually.
You don't
I do
ship
like
it,
this
bro?
outro.
What the fuck does that mean? You've said it twice now.
Like you ship it, like you put two and two together and you let it sail into the sunset, right?
I don't know. They always say that about relationships. Like, do you ship that?
Like, yeah.
I don't know. Do you have your
You've
phone?
never heard that.
Do you have your phone?
How?
Urban Dictionary.
Never heard
Never
shipping.
heard that.
That's been a thing for years.
I've never heard it. Shout out Ian. You
Oh,
kicked
yeah.
ass, dog.
Ian's great. He stuck to the mission.
I mean, I probably said it then. I don't get why you give up so
Right.
quick. Just statistically, how are you gonna relay the information back? Did they even have a backup plan? Should things go bad? It's like I don't know. They didn't talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just my thing is. And I've said this last episode, I'm pretty sure, and I'll say this every episode. Every time these people like bitch and moan about wanting to live to fight longer. Guess what, guys?
There's a huge opportunity right there.
You're not gonna live. Like, you gotta take. Like, here's
You
the
gotta
thing.
take it. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
Yeah, you gotta risk it to get the biscuit. Like, you gotta risk what you have because you're not on the winning side at this point. You know, like,
And you've never been.
and you've never been on the winning side. You've always been losing. So any chance that you have that could put you like up, you take it.
Yeah.
And guess what? That means people are gonna die. I'm not trying to be like a dick. Like, if I was one of the soldiers, yeah, I'd be scared too. But like, it's the only option you have. Like, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Well, and that's like my frustration with the last episode. Why I kind of didn't enjoy. Like, they spent so much time in the first half talking about what the plan is, but no one ever talked about, like, if you spend that much time talking about plan, I can't believe that they just didn't think of like a backup. Like, it just seems so idiotic. Like, I get it, it's a show, but the show seems to try to take itself seriously most of the time. So in my serious mind, I'm trying to think, okay, you have to have a plan. You got to have a fallout plan. Then you got to have like the contingencies if the fallout starts to go bad too. Like,
A plan A, a plan
Like,
B, and a plan C.
it seems like no one knows what happens when red smoke goes up. So I'm like, what was even the point of red smoke? Is it literally just to cause like division and chaos? Because it seems like it goes up. Everybody and their mom is saying, oh gosh, what are we going to do? Like all of Aaron's and Mikasa's buddies, they're like, what do we do now? I guess we'll go and put our lives in danger to go figure out what's happening. How is that really the plan? Like, the plan is Aaron's friends are the only saviors now of this situation, because Pixis, his only thing was just keep people. I'm like, honestly, I'm still mostly on par with what Pixis is saying, like, let the plan keep on playing out and let it do its thing. See, because that's the thing. The story, the writers know that at the end of the episode, the Titan is going to end up turning back on their side.
Yeah.
But as an audience, I'm just sitting there like, I can't believe that there actually isn't a fallout plan that they're going to right now because the red smoke was blown. Like, in my mind, I would have, if I was Pixis, I would have assumed that if they had done it over there, that it meant they know full well over there that there's nothing that's going to be recoverable from the situation. So it's like everybody's making assumptions.
But the mission failed.
And assumptions are just like the worst thing to go off of when, I mean, you're talking hundreds and hundreds of people's lives are at stake in immediacy, and then people after, like, when this army goes, do we even have a backup army? So it's like, for being so important of a moment as the episode's making it feel, it seems like so not well thought out.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about shows. Obviously, the show knows its own self because the people writing it know at the end that Aaron's gonna follow through on the plan and become the Titan that helps save the day, apparently, or like how we see. But it's just like, I like the episode. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just like it. It's a frustrating thing because I like to have those answers planned out, because I feel like if I can come up with, like, it could literally be 2 minutes of explaining, all right, we're going to go with the plan that we talked about, and then Pixis says, no, just give them a little bit more time. That would have made more sense to me than just wait. We don't have anything planned. Let's just wait and see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see where the plot takes us, because the plot's going to turn well. Trust me, I know that. I know the end of the episode, guys.
In fairness, Pixis was also said, they literally described him as being, was it genuinely, or like, he's eccentric. Like,
yeah.
Like he's weird. Like, he's not a normal military guy. He's not a normal guy. He's weird. So like, that kind of makes sense, that thought process, at least with him. But yeah, no, it's kind of dumb the way they're thinking. But the whole way that they operate as a military is stupid. Honestly, they just don't.
Yeah.
There's no planning. There's no real, like, we're gonna do, like, there's no other than the scouts, there's nothing proactive about this military to try and to fight for human survival.
Where the heck is emo guy? Where is he?
Captain Levi.
Well,
I don't remember.
we need him.
They were sent outside the walls.
Yeah, well, forget that. This is
exploration.
more pressing. We'll get him back. Like, they seem to, like, not even need a plan.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get to a point of, like, let's talk about what the scouts have actually learned. Like, what have they learned in 100 years
That's
of
what I'm
them
saying.
running around and doing, like...
That's why I said I don't trust them. If they haven't figured anything, I don't trust them. They're wasting time.
There was a whole episode about where they're in class, where the scouts discovered that Titans mainly go after humans, but they don't. It's not for an appetite; it's for sport. They have a crazy amount of heat. All the other stuff that happened in that.
Yeah, I remember. I remember
like,
that, but it's just like
the only weakness is the back of their neck.
I feel like you could have figured that stuff out within a year. What were the other 50 to 100 years spent doing?
Other than the weakness in the back of the neck, that's like the only, like, that's clearly very important, because now.
That's probably the most important thing.
Yeah, that's the most important thing they found out, because otherwise they would have just been like, cut the legs off and then they just regrow or whatever, you know.
That's a thing too. I don't know if our theory works out, because the fact that they've been slicing the neck open, we were saying maybe they're like other avatars inside. I feel like they would have found bodies by now inside the body, like inside the corpse.
No, but what if,
or at least you would have seen a severed body because they sliced through the neck. So
okay, but here's the thing. What if in the process of, this is just me spitballing, but what if in the process of them, like, whomever is making the Titans makes Titans, like, they don't do it the Aaron way. Like, Aaron is like
somewhere else in the body.
Not even just put it somewhere else in the body, but like maybe their original body is in there, and just over time, it's not that like
it like forges into
like
it.
Yeah,
just
like
disappears.
maybe like
I
they're
see what you're saying.
Like maybe they lose themselves as like time goes on. Like, and also like they could be completely encased in muscle. I mean, if we're being honest, for whatever reason, Aaron survives the death of the Titan, essentially.
Kind of like a warg. Like if a person in Game of Thrones, if they go into an animal and they stay there for too long, the body will eventually die wherever it is on the planet, and decay, but the mind will still forever be with the wolf, the avatar they're controlling.
But also, Aaron's a freak of nature anyways, but he somehow can survive the Titan dying. So since he can survive the Titan dying, he can come out of the body, and also his own body regenerates. I mean, he literally lost an arm and a leg, and he comes back.
He's a little bit different
so
biologically.
If they just make, like, cheap Titans, because he's he's strong, but, like, if they make a cheap Titan... Yeah, and it's like we just throw Adam in there, and Adam just becomes Titan, and he's just there forever. Like, maybe his body just eventually disintegrates and turns into it, but it's still the weak point, because that's where the brain is. Because they were saying... Did they say at one point that they don't have a brain?
Well, regardless, it doesn't matter, because you can blow off an entire head, and the head will regenerate. So the head is clearly not the most important part of the body. Yeah. So that's the thing, too. So, I wouldn't even say it's like a neurological transplant of a person, because obviously the neurological part will be the brain. If the brain's not really a factor, then that's not the thing that it's transmitted. It's so weird that it's the neck. At least where Aaron is. It makes it hard for us predicting the skinlings, which are already a little bodily different than the Berserk Titan. Or maybe it's just like the Colossal, the Armored, and the Berserk are the special ones that get the avatars, and then the Skinlinks standard Titans are just a different form of making them. But there's also, you don't need an avatar because they ponder around useless. But there's no way that it's that. It can't be a coincidence that Aaron is in the neck and he controls the Titan from in the neck, and that their weak point is also the neck. That just doesn't make sense that would happen at the same time. It's just odd.
I'm going to ask the question. I'm going to give some of my thoughts, and then you guys can answer, okay?
Okay.
The dream world that we saw of Aaron when he transformed, and he's inside his home with Mikasa and his mom and dad, I don't get the point of that, especially because this is the third time he's transformed, and why would it happen in the third time? I'm thinking they're making the audience wait. I don't know, dragging it out. That's what I'm thinking it is. But to me, it makes no sense.
Why he's in that dream world?
Why? Yeah. If he was able to do it the first time, and then immediately do it the second time and block a cannon fire, and then this time, I'm comfy. I'm wrapped in a blanket.
Well,
to me, that makes zero sense.
So every time that he goes into the Titan, he's not aware that he's really in the Titan for the most part. It seems like two out of the 3 times, it seems like he either doesn't recollect or he barely understands that there's something happening outside. The one where he blocks is the only time. Is the only one he kind of was like, oh, I just did the Titan thing. But for the other 2 instances, he doesn't remember coming out of the first one, and in this one he's trying to struggle to figure out literally the only thing that kind of helps is the sword going through him to spike. Oh, something's happening.
Yeah.
So I think it's showing us his mental state, that's why I said Inception, because we're kind of going into him having a dream, a visceral dream. And so I feel the point of that is we're seeing his headspace where he's in this tired space, and everybody. It's kind of, don't want to use another Game of Thrones reference, but it's kind of like Bran. When he's warging, he's not really aware of what's happening, but when his friends call out to him, it appears in the wind. So it's kind of hey, we need you to come back to reality, snap back to reality, thing. And I think that's kind of what it is. More of, I don't think there is necessarily a point to it other than we're just seeing his headspace and we need you.
It is odd, though, that... Because I agree with both of you. It doesn't make sense because in a show that everything is kind of mattered, you know what I mean? Everything is little hints. Whether, we're early on the show, so me and Sam, us two are not going to know if the neck weak point and Aaron being in the neck is going to matter. But with all the weird visions that him and Mikasa have, and the weird moments where even him getting Aaron getting drugged and him just looking at the key and having flashbacks and memories, it's odd that even though he's in the Titan and he has this dream that seems like it's supposed to be significant, but it doesn't feel like it at all, or it doesn't really seem significant. It's just odd compared to when he first woke up and he had the dream of him, getting the key and getting drugged. Yeah. And then when he looked at the key and had the flashback, and then Mikasa when she's like, oh my gosh, it's happening again. You know what I mean? Flashing back to when I'm assuming flashing back to when she was a kid and she toughened up or whatever. So I don't know. It's just weird that all those things happen and they're important to the characters' identity development, whatever, and then this happens, and it just doesn't. I mean, maybe later on we could get it to feel more. It just doesn't.
Here's what I think is the easy answer, because you have seen the show and you think that it's not significant. This is what I'm assuming it is. I don't think it's going to be as significant as like the memories that they seem to be having in the other episodes, because you seem to not remember it being important in the story. So I'm assuming it's really just, like you said, a build up to the ending. It's really just there to hype people up, to show that he's there, and then he's gonna get himself to a mental state where he can help again. I think it's purely for the momentum of the episode.
Just I'm also thinking about the moments like right as he changes into the Titan. The first time he's in the stomach of a Titan, he's like, "There's absolutely no way I'm gonna get eaten by a Titan," and he transformed. And then the next moment was, "Me and my friends are about to die. Transform." And then this is, "I'm gonna block up the wall and help humanity." Change. Oh, I'm happy place. I'm in my home. I'm all comfy. Like, what changed?
Yeah,
what changed? But that's what I'm talking about. Those other instances, he wasn't already in the Titan, like connected to the Titan. One you're talking about when he was in the stomach, still as Eren Yeager. He didn't have a bond yet with his own Titan that makes his mind go dull. That's what I'm saying is the difference. Those two other times, he was Eren Yeager. This is the Eren that's connected to the Titan, which we said, when he's connected to the Titan, he mentally taps out. That's the difference. When he's in the belly, he's still Eren Yeager. That's not his Titan. That's the Santa Claus Titan. So that's what I'm saying. So mentally, he's not in a tired state. So that's why it doesn't matter there, because he's still Eren Yeager with his crazy willpower. The other example is still him as Eren Yeager. He's already out of his Titan, so he's still building back to his willpower, so he's able to like defend himself. This one is not full Eren Yeager. It's Eren Yeager, Eren Titan. So it's when he goes all dull in the mind.
So you're saying he's now that he's aware that he has this ability.
No, I'm saying you're trying to act like that's related to these other two events where he had the willpower. I'm saying this isn't attached to that at all, because that's not Eren Yeager. This is the Eren Yeager / Eren Titan mind. It's like the two minds that collide and make his mind go dull. It's like, I don't know why you're connecting those two.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm not there.
No, I follow with what you're saying.
Every time he's connected to the Eren Titan, his mind is not all there, is what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean like when he's in the Titan?
When he's physically in his own Eren Berserk Titan.
Right, but I'm saying right before he transforms.
No, he's talking about before. Like,
right before he transformed, he was in the stomach of a Titan, and with his arm up, he's like, "I'm not going to be eaten by one," and then he transformed. And then the next moment was, "Me and my friends are about to be shot by a cannon. I know what to do. I'm going to transform," and now this.
But that's what I'm getting at. None of that matters. You're making two connections that don't attach to his current state. Because those other states were not him in a Titan, like in his Titan.
No, but the point. No, but the point Adam's making is that, like, I get what you're. And now I understand what you're saying. You're saying that, like, his identity outside of the Titan, or not identity, but his headspace outside of the Titan versus when he gets into the Titan
changes completely.
It does change completely. But Adam is saying that, like,
the moments he had to change.
In all the moments he had to change, except for this one a little bit, like, they were all fight or flight instincts. So he's about to die, and he's like, "I am not going to get killed by a Titan." And he goes in, and then he comes out as a Titan. Now I'm berserk, I'm beating up Titans, I'm mad, whatever, I'm protecting Mikasa. Then, the next time, he said, "I gotta do something to save my friends." He bites himself, saves his friends, all that stuff. And now this time, it's like, he's like, "I'm going to go save humanity and commit and do this mission." He bites himself, he turns into a Titan, he tries to attack his own sister, and now for some reason we're shown a dream world where he's just like, namaste.
And that's what I'm getting at. It's not connected to the other two, because it doesn't matter. The other two instances were when he wasn't connected to a Titan mentally. That's
I'm still so confused on that part.
Okay, so let's take it back. This probably won't be in the video. I'm saying Eren Yeager in general, without a Titan, has strong willpower.
You're right.
Correct.
Where he does the like things that you like. He jumps into the mouth when he's already missing a leg and an arm.
Right.
He saves arm and throws him out because he's great.
He has no idea he's a Titan at this point.
Yeah, he's doing crazy things when he's already past his max. When he's in the belly, it's still just Eren Yeager. There is no Titan Eren.
Right.
He has the willpower to boost out, and it causes the Hulk reaction. But remember, once he's in the Hulk now, it's no longer just his mind. He's with the Titan's mind, and when he's in the Titan's mind, he doesn't have full control of his own willpower anymore. Which is why he's kind of doing his own things until he has a couple of visceral reactions to other Titans he remembers. But as you saw, like when he comes out of the Titan for the first time, he doesn't recollect, which means he's not necessarily in control of his own willpower anymore.
But the first time he transformed, he ignored all his friends and went after the Titans.
The first time he transformed... Yeah, okay, I get it. But, like, that's why I'm saying I'm saying that's not really connected to these other... I don't get what you're trying to...
I'm trying to say all these instances are kind of similar, where it's like he needs to become a Titan. And then he does it for some reason at this point,
okay.
and then we just get this dream world where...
But that's what I'm saying. Those were the times that he needed to become the Titan. In this, he's already become the Titan because he bit and became the Titan. You're saying, why is he not taking control back of the Titan? It's because in our instances, he's never really been in control of the Titan so far. That's what I'm getting at.
But wait, he wanted to... He literally stuck his hand out to block the cannon, and then he bit himself, and then he transformed into it. So to that point, I'm thinking he's in control.
Yeah, because he hasn't become the Titan yet. What do you mean? He's back to Eren Yeager.
Well, okay. In fairness, just time out. Hold on. I understand a little bit. Well, you have to understand what you're saying. Like, you're saying that in the moment he becomes Eren, he becomes Titan Eren. Immediately, all those things are happening. In fairness to this dream world, we don't really know when the dream world starts, but he does his stuff, and then he like knocks himself out, and that's when he's in the dream world. So that could be a reason why that's different. What I'm saying is,
Bruce Banner as the Hulk, before he becomes the Hulk, there's Bruce Banner, and you can rationalize with Bruce Banner because he hasn't become the Hulk. Because once he's in the Hulk state, it's harder to rationalize with something that's uncontrollable. So when Captain America talks to Hulk, hey, now would be a great time to become the guy, he's like, you're right. I'm going to become him with my willpower. And then when it's the Hulk, luckily the Hulk's a little different because you can kind of communicate with the Hulk. But I'm saying if the Hulk was impossible to communicate with because he's already in that form. Okay? So that now the two instances you mentioned first are Bruce Banner. This one started as Bruce Banner. He turns into the Hulk. He gets knocked out. And then the dream state is him still as the Hulk. So it's still harder to rationalize with the Hulk because he's already gone into the transformation process. It doesn't matter that we see Eren Yeager inside the body. He's always in the body when he becomes the Titan. I'm saying once he joins with the Titan, once he becomes the Hulk, and he's in that state, it's harder to mentally get him to help you do what you want to do. The other instances where he's in the stomach and he's about to become the ribcage version are still Bruce Banner that hasn't yet transformed. That's what I'm saying is the differential. Two are still Bruce Banner before the transformation happens. This one, he's already become the Hulk. He's just tapped out and they're trying to wake up and get through the Hulk's shell into Banner and wake him up so that he can be the Hulk to help people. That's what I'm saying.
I think the difference is that the dream state happens. I think what I was saying is what the difference is the dream state happens after he knocks himself out.
Yeah.
Like he literally knocks himself out.
He transformed, he immediately assaulted.
No, yeah, but I'm not even talking about the dream state. I'm just saying the dream state just happens to be the thing that they're trying to reach into. It's just his mind. They're just trying to reach into him. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying that's why it doesn't connect to the other two because this is a new instance. We've never tried to communicate with Eren Titan. The other instances were just Eren on his own will becoming the Titan. This is an already transformation version of him. That's why it's special for this occasion because we see that he goes into a mental dream state when he's inside the Titan because he's not really fully aware of what's happening when he's at the Titan. But that's the thing too, we're also seeing what's happening in his mind after he's already been knocked out. We don't know what his mental state and what he's seeing when he's actually the Titan.
Well, that's what I would say is the difference is he gets knocked out. Because otherwise, like, it would be different if we saw that dream state in the beginning before he got knocked out, and that's what is kind of, like, hindering the actual Eren brain from controlling the Titan. But then again, we also have it's still early. We don't know about how he controls it yet and how it relates.
Alright, guys. That was a crazy episode. We love doing this theory crafting and dissecting, but hey, we're going to go into the next episode. So you guys, if you want to see that, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you get to see these alongside with us and our reactions, and look for our other shows. We're doing The Mandalorian. Make sure you tune in for that as well, and any other shows that we're doing. We're going to punch it. See ya. Bow!